Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome to my channel. Today we will not be talking Guerlain. I will be talking about new look from Dior, 1947. I love the La Collection Privée Christian Dior, which is now called Maison Guerlain. Gosh, not Guerlain. See how much I think of Guerlain? Maison Dior. And I'm not crazy about all the perfumes they have currently. The latest releases didn't really work that well for me. I really liked Vanilla Diorama. I have a tiny little sample of it. I'm still deciding if I want to get a bottle of it or not. If I end up getting a bottle, it will be the 40 ml because it's not as special as the original ones from this collection. Let me spray. Actually, no, let me talk a little bit more about the collection before I spray and go on with the perfume. This book I got years ago, which talks about the collection when it was still known as La Collection Privée. And it's a beautiful book by Assouline. That's just a paper cover here, and this is actually what the book looks like. Quite simple with the label of the collection and nothing on the back. Let me go. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the book. And in this photo, not many, but a few of the perfume that existed previously in the collection had already been discontinued because they had a lot more than this. Example, what is not in here? Au Noir is not here. Mita is not here in this photo. I mean, but Mita is stocked in this book. It is mentioned. So they talk about 16 perfumes in this book. Sorry. But the photo has less. The photo has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 4 more that are not in that photo. Those being Milly Laforêt, Mita, Au Noir, and is it Colonne Royale? No, Colonne Royale is here. Vetiver. Yes. So I have all of these. I have all of the previous ones from when the collection was known, La Collection Privée, except for Colonne Blanche. That was one of the first 3 that was released, being the exclusive collection of Dior. And I don't have Colonne Blanche because that's very, very hard to find. So I'm just going to show you a few pictures. This is François de Machy. It's a nice photo of him. He was just replaced by Francis Curgian, actually. The news broke out a few days ago, and there's the introduction and that's Dior, Monsieur Dior himself, and it talks a little bit about the house and all of that. So let's go to New Look, page 28, and then I will spray right here. So this is the page about New Look. Sorry about the setup, it's a different setup today because I wanted to make something casual. And I don't know if you can see, but right there in the back I have that picture. That is also a Dior look, And I believe it was inspired by the New Look um, model. So for those who don't know, um, this is the New Look. This is what the perfume is a little bit inspired by. So you can see the inspiration from the picture I just showed you that I have on the back from this. It was actually called New Look because there was an American journalist that went to see his collection in Paris, and at the end she said, "This is such a new look," and it was known after then as New Look. It's because they had just come out of the war, and there was, people were craving for something new. They had been living with rationing for so long that when he came out with this skirt from the New Look, it was scandalous because I believe it was an enormous amount of fabric used to make that skirt, and it was like, oh my God, what is he talking about? Like, we just came out of war, rationing, we don't have anything, and here he comes making all of these crazy clothes with yards and yards of fabric in each piece. So it was quite scandalous, but everybody was craving that. So it was a huge hit, and then that was the beginning of the scent of Dior. So the perfume. I will not spray much of this because it's quite a potent perfume. So 3 sprays max. Yes, 3 sprays. And 1 on my arm. Okay. Yeah, it's so beautiful. This is a flimsy setup. I don't have anything to sit on the couch, so forgive if it keeps wiggling. It's such a gorgeous, warm yellow flower. It doesn't come as something tropical, it doesn't come as something you would compare to, let's say, terracotta from Guerlain or Mayotte. It has that ylang-ylang touch, but it also has so many other beautiful flowers. But it has this ambery base that keeps it all grounded, keeps it all from floating away. It's a very powerful scent. Let me show you the label a little closer. This perfume was released in 2010. The perfumer being François Demachy, and it's mostly a bouquet of white flowers, powdery with amber. It's creamy. I get a lot of creaminess in here, and it's very comforting. Do I associate it with the look, New Look? I don't know, actually. And the actress, this is a French actress, Marion Cotillard. Cotillard. I don't know if that's how I pronounce her last name, but I think she dresses this perfectly. Yeah, I just had to say it. So they talk a lot about the perfume. This is one that's mostly talked about in this book. There's a lot, so I'm not going to read everything to you. Oh, and it does say the name of the woman who named it, pretty much. Look, it was Carmel Snow. She was the one who said, "It's such a new look," and then it became. I'm just going to read to you what François Demachy said. "I want to continue these connections between couture and perfume, just as one can draw parallels between the materials of perfumery and those of couture. I try to express in fragrances not only fashion's opulence and profusion of color, but also its form and cut. François de Marchy. It's maybe to him it does. It would make more sense, you know, because he imagined this perfume, and but I can honestly now say that I love this perfume. When I first started buying this collection, I liked all of them very, very much. Gambale being my favorite, one of my favorite ones of all of them. And I didn't wear much of this. At least I didn't think I did until I look how much I've actually worn already. But keep in mind that I have quite a large collection. I have over 200 bottles of perfume in my collection, and I literally wear all of them, and I love when something like this happens, because today I woke up and I said, what am I going to talk about today? So I had a shower, and then I felt like, okay, I'm gonna wear something. Something from Dior, and I will talk about something from Dior. So I looked into my cabinet, and I saw all the perfumes there. It's a new look. I haven't worn that in a while. So I opened the cap, and then I sniffed and said, yeah, this is the one. It feels like it. It feels right to wear this today. So that's why I am. And it's very warm, like I said. I don't think it changes that much. It doesn't change that much on my skin. It's the only difference I'm getting now. It's the ylang ylang. It's a little bit subdued more. It's a little bit faded away. That yellow creaminess. It's not as present as it was in the beginning. Now the white flowers are coming more, jasmine, and especially tuberose. Tuberose is quite potent in here, and it's quite present from beginning to end. But it's not that tuberose that's on your face and like, hey, look at me, I'm the tuberose. It's very elegant because it's accompanied by the amber and the powdery notes. It's quite gorgeous. I really, really like this perfume. So yes, I don't think I have a lot more to talk about this now without the book. let me know if you'd like me to go through the book at some other time, because it's quite beautiful. Yeah, and it actually has like 5 pages about this perfume in here, and it's one of the ones that it's stocked the most in this book. And the photos from this book are gorgeous. The entire book is really beautiful, and I think they had the 1947 Kendall too. I don't think they have it anymore. I don't know if it came back. I actually can't remember if it came back in the remarketing of the collection. So it's pretty much a white floral predominant with touches of yellow flower and powdery touches and amber. It's gorgeous. It really is. So this represents that, you know, that opulence and that elegance that's quite subtle, and it's just beautiful. It really is. I love this perfume. I actually want to spray once more. One more. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, for your attention, and I hope you have a good morning, a great day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And let me know if you like it by clicking the thumb up, and if you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell if you do subscribe, so you're not so you're aware of when I post more videos in the future. And once again, thank you so much for your time. And the world needs more beauty lovers.